You get me? Anyway, check this. Boom, bam. You know who it is. You get me? That 1 trillion, innit? But I'm gonna have to just bring it down right now and just explain a few things. Okay then. Breaking down the levels part 4. You heard me going in like, yo, if this guy calls me this, that, the other, you know, all that kind of segment there. You feel me? But true, I'm doing this reality TV thing. It's been daisy. I'm saying daisy because this is my new word, saying crazy, innit? But it's been daisy. It's been daisy. There's levels to this, and doing this reality TV show is showing me different levels. It shows me my mind's changed and I'm seeing things in a different perspective, different light. You understand? It's like the other day I had an epiphany, but I ain't gonna break into that right now. Let's get back to breaking down the levels part 4. When I was talking about if anyone calls me a nigger or I don't like the word nigger and all this kind of shit. It's a derogative term. That's the word. Today I faced racism within a workplace where I work. You know, because man do the daytime thing, working. You have to do them things there. You get me? And I was faced with racism today. And it's not even deep. It happens on a day-to-day basis. You know, when you got your own people calling each other niggas and this, that, the rest of it, and saying, yo, we're going to run with it, and we've accepted this and that, the other, and you're on a different movement. You're thinking, no, I don't want to accept that I'm a black man, born as a black child. You know, go back to breaking down the levels part 4. But you had me going in, as I said, on breaking down the levels part 4, saying, yo, this guy calls me this, that. But when you're on a different movement and you're in a different place, you have to conduct yourself differently and go down through different channels about things. It gets real. You understand? Because you have to hold off certain things, aspects of your character. You got to start thinking now. You got to start using your brain. You got to start working out, well, what level do you want to be on? Do you understand? Because it's like we live in a society where black people are viewed and perceived a certain way. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? It's one of them ones, isn't it? And it's like, when you go through certain situations as a black person, you're gonna have to know on certain different levels. You know, like if someone reaches out and touches a man, then you're gonna have to touch him back if you dig what I'm saying. But in certain circumstances, because circumstances are continuously changing, in certain circumstances, you're going to have to conduct yourself very differently. You understand? To avoid certain, what's the word I'm looking for? Certain stereotyping. Do you understand where I'm coming from? So you have to use your mentality now. It comes to your morality. What levels are you on? Are you gonna forever be saying, oh, my man said this to me, so I had to put it on him, you get me? Because this, that, the other, and now I'm out here, and how much people are you affecting with your actions? You understand? You gotta think. I said it at the start of the year when I was breaking down 2019. You got to use this. It's like when I met that gal in the gym, and she was saying all black guys are the same. They look the same to me, and it's like, wow. So I had to roast her up, use my intelligence now and roast her up. Put on my Facebook. Go on my Facebook anyway if you want to check that. Trill Facebook anyway. I told you I'm on all platforms, so I had to race her up then. But again, going back to the subject now, I was faced with racism in the workplace today, and I had to deal with it differently. I had to go through certain channels and this, that, and you know, it was very, I'd say it's hard not to react how the media see you as oh, they're very violent, and people say certain things and push you in certain directions, and it's for you to use your brain and say, you know what, I'm not that person. This is who I am, so I'm gonna rise above it. You get me? And take the what? moral high ground and use this constantly, because everyone's real, but you can be real dumb or real clever, you know? And if you got people who you're gonna affect with your actions, like your kids and your mums and your families and you all them kind of things, you have to start using your brain. And the situation I was in showed me I'm on a different level to most people. So if you're listening to this now and obviously you was in a workplace and a man said to you, "You nigger, Dan," and it's like, you fuck, like, like going in, whatever. Like, I don't know if kids are watching this, so I'm trying to most of my videos that are explaining certain things, I'm trying to cut the swearing out type thing. But if someone says, gets aggressive with it, and it's hard. It is hard. It's very hard. It's very hard not to act in a certain manner. You understand? So, yeah. To anybody, black people, in a working environment, in public places, and you're faced with racism, my message to you today, Trill ATV, there's levels to this, is conduct yourself correctly. Forget what the media is telling you you should be like. Walk out of the stereotypical movement. Use your brain, your mentality. Everyone wants to say Black Lives Matter. Yes, so make your mark. Make sure your life does matter. Don't go down certain roads. Go through the right channels. There's levels to doing and conducting yourself. There's levels to how you act. There's levels to everything. Do you understand? Don't be stereotypical. People don't want to say, "Oh yeah, this back in the day, this is what we invented." But now is the time to show who you are as a black person. Don't be using just rash violence to put your point across. Do you understand? Use your mentality, your intelligence. You understand? Your integrity. Make sure you're respected anywhere you are and you're not of that stereotypical manner. You understand? So when people address you, they address you with respect. You understand? And honor. You understand? Address you as a person. You feel me? And that's how I came out of this. And I'm just sharing that message to whoever's watching this right now. The levels that I'm working with are superlative. You understand? And I gotta rise above certain things. And there's gonna be a lot more challenges, But this movement here was like, yeah, it's deep, it's deep, it's deep, it's deep. So yeah, if you like this video, go back to breaking down the levels part 4, you understand where I'm coming from. When I was breaking it down, like, yo, if anyone, yeah, you're gonna get a lot of people. When you're changing and evolving and moving on different levels, different stages, every different level requires a different version of yourself. And it's up to you to adapt, assume formlessness for that movement. You understand? Because if you get caught up on the stereotypical, he said that and I'm going to do this, then you'll be stuck. You understand? Don't get stuck. Move up stages, move up the levels. Why? Because there's levels to this. Trill ATV. It's never a long thing. Like and subscribe. Pass this on to your fellow black men. Make sure they use their mentality and their brains and their intelligence to overcome anything that's below them. Do you understand? Okay then.